Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, guys. Today we again will take a look at the euro currency. Situation here is a bit confusing since there are some contradictory action we see right now, and a lot of different patterns could be formed in result of this price action. So if you remember, yesterday we said that as market suddenly has stopped on the way down, and that shouldn't happen, because when the market is forming the hand shoulders and stands in the last part of the pattern when the bears should take the control of the market, and it's quite opposite. The acceleration here should happen to the downside, because here the stronger domination of the bears starts to work. But if market behaves differently, it shows that market is weak and put the shadow on the perspective of the pattern, or at least as we suggest right now, that just could change the shape a bit of the pattern, because indeed with this top, market hasn't quite reached the harmonic top of the pattern. So as you'll see here, actual top should stand slightly higher. And yesterday we suggested that maybe market will form some kind of the ABCD up pattern here to reach approximately the same level as the left shoulder, and that in turn will give us the this triple to sell pattern. So because we have drop on the slope of the head, ABCD retracement, and this construction calls as the Gardner's triple to sell, and usually it leads to downward continuation in this situation. So maybe hand shoulders pattern will work, but a bit later. What the tricky moment stands with this? First of all, the extension of this ABCD could be different. It could be AB equals CD, or it could work with some other extension. For example, if market will continue to the 127 or 1618 until it stands inside of this swing down, it still will be Gardner's triple 2, and it really will have the chance to start downward action. So, but the major point here on the daily chart is the inability of the market here to continue move down. So by this drop, market hasn't quite even reached the support area. Stops here and turns to the upside. That's why currently we're mostly watching for this potential ABCD. At the same time, guys, stopping market at this moment open road to different patterns. For example, who said that, for example, butterfly buy can be formed here. So this could become, for example, left wing, right? And that could be formed right wing. The market could downward continuation. This is also possible. Or oppositely, if we will take a look at the forward time frame chart, we could get butterfly sell. So we have the butterfly, we have ABCD pattern here that we're talking about, and also this could be take a look butterfly sell. So market could show a 127 extension and simultaneously complete this AB equals CD pattern. It's also possible. That's why there are some moments that you should keep an eye on. All that we need right now from the euro currency is just a clarity, what to expect. Currently, I suppose that it's just my personal opinion that as daily chart is has the major value here because it's longest time frame for our analysis, and the ongoing processes on the daily chart dominate over all other situations that we have on intraday charts. That's why, by my opinion, the major issue right now is this inability. It's not typical. And following this logic, it seems that the upward continuation has a bit more chance to happen than immediate downward drop here based on this possible butterfly. At least I think so. So that's why appearing here the butterfly sell is also very probable. But we should be very careful and keep the finger on the pulse and just watch what is going on intraday charts. So first of all, we should control and take a look over these lows, because this will be very important. This is some kind of the fulcrum of the all processes that right now stands, because this is the C point of the ABCD pattern. If market will drop below it, this ABCD will fail. If market will drop below this lows, butterfly will fail, and market will be able to form just downside AB butterfly. At the same time, guys, if market will exceed this top, this will also erase the opportunity for bearish butterfly on the daily chart. But that's just half of the problem. Second half, you need to take a look at the hourly chart and see what is going on important levels. Because actually, guys, here market just has completed ABCD and turns to retracement. So take a look that market stands right now at the confidence support on the hourly chart. 118.08 is confidence support, also weekly pivot point. So whether market will be able to hold here. If this will happen, so just drop your time frame to the 15-minute chart, watch what patterns are forming there, what is going on here. So you'll see some bullish reversal patterns. This will simultaneously increase chance on the further upward continuation. So maybe retracement will be over here. Next level to watch is 117.80. So until market responds to the FIB supports and even could show a reversal from that on these levels, it will keep working, could keep well at this scenario. So the thing that we do not need, do not want to see is drop below these lows. If this will happen, that will be clear sign that no upward continuation will happen. Market just is ready to for the downward action. Finally, the last moment that you could keep an eye on, take a look at MACD lines near the crossing. So it means that here we could get somewhere around bullish grabber, because market stands very close to the MACD predictor line. If grabber will be formed here and simultaneously market will stop and hold at some FIB level, that significantly increased chance on the further upward action. So right now, guys, it's some kind of the work we need to do that maybe is not very interesting and not very attractive, but it just has to be done, because this will let you to catch the early moment of clarity. So if you will get some details, you will see that whether the upward action will happen or not. That's why I just call you to be careful with these details and be just keep an eye on the euro currency, what is going on here. So just keep in mind these moments that we have just discussed. So watching for important levels, watching for response around these levels, dropping your time frame to the lower time frames on 15-minute chart, watching for a possible bullish reversal patterns. If somebody will be formed here on here, it could mean that market indeed will start to move up and reestablishing upward action. We also should watch for bullish grabber here. If it will be formed, it also will suggest that market should move above this top and now continue upward action. It will increase chances. So that's what we'll be watching today, because currently, guys, I do not see really big good setups for trading every currency. Our entry on the double repo here was really nice, but market has turned to some other scenario that we should just understand what is going on. So on other setups that we have, everything is in general good, because take a look on them. New Zealand dollar, indeed market is coming right now to the 1618 extension of the butterfly, as we have suggested. Just minor pause has been done on the 127. So here we will be watching for reversal patterns, but probably it will happen only next week. On the Great British Pound, our setup with the daily grabbers also behaves very well. So you can see here was the day where I have talked about the possible taking the short position. You can see indeed market right now is moving lower, and even some kind of the butterfly maybe could be formed here. So with the dropping, and it also suggests that these lows probably should be taken out. So currently there are two setups that are already in progress. On the euro currency, guys, right now we just need to see what will happen and just be careful with the signs. Pay attention to some moment signs that could let us to get the early understanding of what's really going on, and whether our suggestion of this possible upward action is still true and whether it's still valid.